Joining us from the racecourse in Aintree is bookmaker David Williams. Good morning to you. How are you? Yes, now listen, Sean is looking chuffed because he's got, what's it called, One for Arthur?
One for Arthur, yeah.
Is that the one that we should all be backing?
Well, if Sean's got it, I think we should probably follow him. You know, money follows money. And if Sean's already there, that's probably a clue in itself. But I'll tell you what, an awful lot of people with an Arthur in the family are going to be backing that horse, One for Arthur. The odds are round about 14 to 1 at the moment. Perhaps you'll get 16 to 1 if you ask your bookmaker nicely.
If you want to go for someone a little bit wider, because I love my horse racing. I don't usually have a little flutter, but I will on the Grand National. But I quite like bigger odds. Who are the sort of the ones that you like the look of that maybe aren't so short? Well, look. It's very difficult to determine who's going to go off favourite in the Grand National, but definitely Red certainly has a chance. I mean, there's not many things that unite Manchester United and Liverpool fans in this part of the world, but definitely Red could be one of those. The Last Samurai came second here last year, and that certainly got a chance, around about 16 to 1. But then for you, at a bigger price you mentioned, if you've got one eye on the Masters, one eye on Aintree, just a par. For all those amateur golfers, it's about 33 to 1. Stranger things have happened in the Grand National, as we know. So just a par for you, Ben. 33 to 1. He's wearing green as well. I like the colours. Very Masters green too. I think that. the one thing that we are going to be very conscious of course, David, is security, and we understand there's going to be a very visible security presence this year.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's been evident even just coming in this morning. But, you know, I'm privileged enough to go to an awful lot of sporting events, and here at the Grand National, it's not a great deal different to what we see all around the country. Now, from time to time, obviously, the authorities decide that they might need to dial up some of the security. In no way is that to the detriment of the enjoyment of racegoers. I think, you know, there are going to be 70,000 people here tomorrow. If they feel a little bit more safe, if they are reassured by the presence that we have in and around Aintree Racecourse, that has to be a good thing. So I think people just accept that that is a part of a major sporting event and get on with enjoying the day.
And David, there are many, many people, millions of people who would never bet on anything all year, and then they come to tomorrow and they think, oh, I'll just have a go. If you're a complete novice, what is your advice?
My advice is ask for help, OK? If you're going to the bookmakers tomorrow and you're not used to going there, just go in. There are so many staff available to help you. So if you don't know what each way means or what the place terms are, just ask somebody for a bit of help. And the last piece of advice is do not listen to anyone else in your family when they tell you that your horse cannot win. Don't listen to bookmakers who tell you that your horse can't win, and don't listen to member of your families. Bet with your eyes, not with your ears. And follow Sean, because One for Arthur has a huge chance.
There you go. So essentially, Dave, what you said is ask for help and then ignore what you're being told. I like your style. I like your style. That's
ask
a bookmaker.
Ask for help about how to do it.
Talk about sitting on the fence.
Ask for help how to do it. Don't ask for help about who to pick.
Yeah, of course. That's the get-out clause, isn't it? Great to see you. Have a good day. I know you're going to enjoy today, and undoubtedly the Grand National as well. That's
the
David
bookies
Phillips
always
there.
win, don't they? That's the thing about
Always. That's why he's got a big smile.
The bookies always win.